Imagine a man who has everything the world calls wealth, yet cannot smile. He has a grand house and visible signs of success, but his words are cold, and people hesitate before entering his home. Now imagine someone with very little who smiles so naturally that everyone around them feels welcome. Which person is actually richer? A smile may cost nothing, yet it can make another person feel at home. Yet in our pursuit of success, we overlook this wealth because it cannot be deposited in a bank. By the end, you may notice wealth you have been treating as ordinary. We have been taught to think of wealth as something we acquire. More money, a bigger house, more possessions. But what if some of the most valuable things in your life are the things you never had to buy? And that contradiction becomes obvious when we look at something as simple as laughter. If we examine something as natural as a smile, we may discover how often we mistake acquisition for richness. In many cities, people gather at laughing clubs and pay to be taught how to laugh. An instructor commands, 1, 2, 3, laugh. What exactly have they purchased? Genuine laughter comes from an inner response to joy. When laughter becomes mechanical, something important is lost. We are paying to manufacture an emotion we were born capable of experiencing. And that reveals the larger mistake. We treat what is already within us as something we need to acquire from outside. We mistake having more for being richer, even when the wealth we need is already present within us. If you have legs to walk, hands to work, and eyes to see, you already possess extraordinary wealth. We notice it only after we lose it. Then there is another kind of wealth, knowledge. A highly educated person may collect degrees, yet if they treat every visitor as an interruption and ask, "Why have you come? What do you want?" What has that knowledge produced? Compare that with someone whose words are simple. "Come, my friend, eat something and rest." The words are ordinary, but the warmth is extraordinary. Knowledge without human connection can become another form of poverty. This points to a deeper truth. The problem is not that we lack wealth. We fail to recognize the wealth already present within us and fail to bring it into our lives. That is self-cultivation, the practice of bringing out what is already within. Inner richness can take 3 forms. Emotional richness, the ability to connect and bring warmth to another person. Knowledge richness, the ability to understand and see beyond ourselves. Action richness, the ability to create and turn what is within us into something meaningful. Think about an artist. Someone may pay a fortune to own a painting. But before the buyer possessed the canvas, the artist possessed the ability to see, imagine, and create. The buyer acquired the artwork. The artist lived it. That is the difference between owning wealth and expressing wealth. We should live richly through our work, our words, our relationships, and our intentions. So what does this mean in ordinary life? Consider a typical morning. Someone wakes up late. The coffee is not ready. The power goes out. Irritation spreads, and a small inconvenience becomes an argument. Yet this is exactly where inner wealth can be used. You can respond with irritation, or you can pause. You can speak gently, help someone, or sit quietly and recognize that your life is not empty because one part of the morning went wrong. The practice is learning to use what you already possess while living it. Perhaps until now, you have measured richness by what you earn, own, achieve, and what others recognize. But if you begin to see your smile, your hands, your relationships, your understanding, and your ability to create as wealth, your relationship with life changes. You no longer have to wait for perfect circumstances to feel that life has value. You become less interested in proving you are wealthy and more interested in living richly. You stop being merely a collector of things and begin becoming the author of your life. Living itself is an art. It may be that the richest life is the one that recognizes what it already has and knows how to express it. What is one form of wealth already present in your life that you have been overlooking? If these reflections help you see life differently, stay with Atma Theory for more. Atma Theory, the art of recognizing what is already within.